Hello, my name is Trish and some of you might recognise me from the library. Normally this time of year I start planning things that we can do at the library over Christmas, craft events, activities, that kind of thing. But I'm not able to do that this year. So I have joined Brackley Elves, who are a group of volunteers who are trying to put together various different ways that we can celebrate Christmas as a community throughout December. Now, normally at the end of November we have the town lights turn on, don't we? And we normally do a lovely lantern parade down the high street. No, we're not able to do that this year. So we were thinking, okay, what can we do in our homes to help light up Brackley? And we thought, okay, let's make our own jam jar snow globe lights. So I'm going to show you how you can make something like this out of a jam jar. Easy peasy, and we can pop it in our windows when they turn the lights on the 28th of November. So to make this, all you're going to need is jam jar, a little bit of tinsel, or if you've got it, some funky yarn. You need a tea light or some fairy lights. You're going to need paintbrush, some PVA glue or some Mod Podge, and serviette, pair of scissors. If you haven't got a serviette, tissue paper will work just as well. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how you make it. And my favourite phrase when we're doing crafting is, let's crack on with the craft.
So this idea is a nice way of creating a nice effective snow globe dead easily. What you need is a napkin, nice festive napkin. So this one's here's got gnomes on it, and I've cut out the design on it and also peeled back one of the layers, otherwise you tend to find you get lots of little layers that get stuck together. And my jam jar, I'm just going to coat with PVA glue or Mod Podge or anything like that, a nice thin layer of glue over the top of your jam jar, and then carefully place your design over that layer of glue and just sort of settle it down a little bit. And then all you need to do is go over it with some more glue to flatten it down. Now be nice and gentle with it, because your napkin is quite thin. You just need to go very gently with your paintbrush over the top of it. Don't press too hard or you'll find it will crease up. So nice and gently give it a nice and gentle layer over the top. Just sealing all of that down. You can see it's gotten a little bit wonky there, but let's just sort of separate that out. There we go, lay that flat and make sure it's all nice and flat on your jam jar. And then you just leave it to dry. So let me finish this off. And then we'll come back to it once it's dried. Make sure I've given it a good coat of glue all over the top. There we go. That's nicely sealed down. And then we'll come back to it in a moment when it's all dried off. So there it is, all stuck on. Don't know if there's any bubbles in there. And then we'll come back to it when it's dry.
So now you should have your design glued onto your jam jar, but it doesn't particularly stand out. Now what you could have pre-done was paint it with some white paint and then stuck it over the top, but that's messy and I don't like particularly a lot of mess. So the other thing you could do, piece of white paper, cut it to the right size, pop it in your jam jar, and your design stands out. So much easier to do. Then all you need to do is to take your piece of tinsel or your funky yarn and wrap it round the top. There we go, that's made that a lot prettier. Tuck it in or glue it down, whichever, or just sellotape it down. And then pop your tea light in, or your fairy lights. And there you go, easy peasy. So it's very easy to make lots of these. Put these out on the 28th of November, all on your windowsill, so we can help light up Brackley instead of doing our normal lantern parade. Now, what you could do, instead of using a napkin, you could use some tissue paper, do different strips of tissue paper. That would look quite funky. Or if you cut out a silhouette out of some black card, glue that down as well. There's lots of ways you can decorate your jam jar. Pinterest has got loads of ideas. Go mad with glitter if you're a glitter fan. Yeah, lots of different things you could do. So what we'd like to do is pop these out on the 28th of November so we can help light up Brackley. And also, if you'd like to, take a photograph of it and then post it on the Brackley Elves Facebook group. We'd love to see what you've done. Well, I hope you have fun making those, and I hope you have a lovely Christmas. I shall see you soon. Bye.